This might surprise you. Jericho's ancient history revealed. Jericho, situated in the West Bank of Jordan, holds a remarkable claim to fame as one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities on our planet. Archaeologists have uncovered evidence of human settlement here that dates back over 11,000 years. Imagine living in a place where communities thrived while mammoths roamed the earth. This ancient city has seen countless generations, evolving from a small village to a bustling center of culture and trade. With its strategic location near the Jordan River, Jericho played a vital role in early agriculture, paving the way for farming practices that would spread throughout the region. The famous walls of Jericho, which are often mentioned in biblical texts, add to its rich historical tapestry. Visitors today can explore archaeological sites that showcase ancient structures and artifacts, making it a fascinating destination for anyone interested in human history. So the next time you think about the world's oldest cities, remember Jericho and its incredible journey through time. Did you know St. Patrick was once a Roman child? Born as a nobleman's son in Roman Britain, St. Patrick's life took a dramatic turn when he was kidnapped by Irish pirates at the age of 16. After spending 6 years in captivity as a shepherd in Ireland, he escaped and returned to his family. However, the experience changed him deeply. Inspired by his faith, he devoted his life to Christianity and returned to Ireland as a missionary. St. Patrick became known for his incredible work in converting the Irish to Christianity, using the three-leaved shamrock to explain the Holy Trinity. Today, he is celebrated every March 17th, making it a famous holiday filled with parades, music, and green everywhere. So next time you think of St. Patrick's Day, remember the incredible journey that transformed a young Roman boy into Ireland's beloved patron saint. Scientists recently discovered that the Balearic Islands are extraordinary. These stunning islands nestled in the Mediterranean Sea offer more than just beautiful beaches. They are a gateway to fascinating history and delectable cuisine. Archaeological digs across the islands reveal ruins dating back to prehistoric times, showcasing the incredible legacy of the Taliatic people who inhabited these lands thousands of years ago. Travelers can visit ancient taliots, stone structures that served as both homes and ceremonial sites, and burial grounds that whisper stories from an era long past. But history is just one part of the allure. The Balearic Islands are also a culinary paradise, celebrated for their fresh seafood sourced from the surrounding azure waters. Picture yourself enjoying a plate of sobrasada, a savory cured sausage, or treating your taste buds to a slice of ensaimada, a sweet pastry that melts in your mouth. Every meal is a celebration of local ingredients, showcasing fruits and vegetables that burst with flavor. So whether you're exploring ancient sites or indulging in incredible dishes, the Balearic Islands promise an unforgettable adventure for all your senses. How about a world championship in wife carrying? Every year in Finland, couples gear up for the unique and quirky Wife Carrying World Championship, where husbands race through an obstacle course while carrying their wives on their backs. This fun event has its roots in old Finnish traditions and often draws participants from all over the globe, showcasing a blend of athleticism and humor. The challenge usually involves navigating through a series of hurdles, including water hazards and steep hills, all while trying to complete the course in the fastest time possible. Contestants can carry their wives in various styles, whether it's the classic piggyback hold or the more theatrical fireman's carry. To win, teams not only need speed, but also teamwork and balance. The grand prize often includes the wife's weight in beer, adding to the festive and jovial atmosphere. This event fosters a spirit of camaraderie and fun, making it a must-see spectacle for locals and tourists alike. So if you ever find yourself in Finland around this time, why not join in on the excitement? Let's uncover the truth about hearing loss. According to the World Health Organization, around 360 million people worldwide experience disabling hearing loss, which amounts to about 5% of the global population. That includes a staggering 32 million children aged 0 to 14. This significant number highlights how crucial it is to implement accessibility features like captions and sign language. These tools can transform lives, enabling better communication and interaction for those with hearing impairments. As technology advances, awareness campaigns also play a vital role in fostering an inclusive society. From smartphones with improved accessibility options to public spaces equipped with hearing loops, the progress is promising. Yet we still have to advocate for more resources and tools that ensure everyone has equal opportunities to engage fully with the world around them. How can we continue to support individuals with hearing loss in their daily lives? You might be shocked to learn that thinking drains energy. When we engage in deep mental tasks like pondering a tricky text message or solving a complex problem, our brains consume glucose, which is the main fuel for our brain cells. Just like running a marathon leaves our muscles tired, intense mental activities can leave us feeling mentally drained. This happens because our brain doesn't just sit idle, it's a busy powerhouse, using energy to send signals and process information. So, after a long day of decision-making or studying, you may experience fatigue, even if you haven't moved much physically. This is why we hear people say they feel wiped out after a tough meeting or exam. Understanding this connection between mental effort and fatigue can help us manage our time better and recognize when we need to take a break and recharge. Ever noticed how your brain feels after a long brainstorming session? Prepare to be amazed by Canada's penny disappearance. In 2012, Canada made a bold move by eliminating the penny from circulation. Why did they do this? The cost to produce each penny was actually greater than its value. With production expenses soaring, the government realized that continuing to make pennies was not only costly, but also impractical for everyday transactions. This decision sparked discussions in other countries about potentially following suit. Imagine a world where small change is less of a hassle. Without pennies cluttering wallets and stores, transactions became simpler and more efficient. After the penny's removal, many Canadians quickly adapted to rounding prices to the nearest 5 cents. Could this change pave the way for other nations to consider their own obsolete coins? In a fast-paced economy, Canada showed us that sometimes letting go can lead to greater efficiency. You won't believe this about the Statue of Liberty. This iconic symbol of freedom and democracy, known worldwide, has a surprising twist regarding its location. While many people associate Lady Liberty with New York City, the reality is that she rests in New Jersey's waters. The statue is situated on Liberty Island, which is encircled by New Jersey waters, a fact that stems from a historical agreement. Back in 1834, New York and New Jersey settled the details surrounding the land, but a charter from 1664 initially confirmed New Jersey's claim to the area. As a result, when you visit this stunning monument, you're technically in the Garden State. This fascinating geographical detail often sparks confusion for tourists wondering which state they are in while gazing at the statue. Beyond its unique legal status, the Statue of Liberty stands as a beacon of hope for immigrants arriving in America, signifying new beginnings. So on your next visit to this remarkable giant, remember that her true home lies just across the water in New Jersey, blending history with a bit of geographical irony. Did you know 5 is one of a kind? It's true. The number 5 stands out in the world of mathematics, as it is the only prime number that ends with the digit 5. But what exactly is a prime number? In simple terms, a prime number is a whole number greater than 1 that can only be divided evenly by itself and 1. So while other numbers like 2, 3, and 7 can be grouped into the exclusive club of prime numbers, 5 has a special edge. If you consider the numbers 1 to 10, you'll find that 2, 3, 5, and 7 are prime, but 5 is the only one ending in a 5. Why does this matter? This uniqueness brings interesting conversations about numerology or mathematical patterns. The number 5 shows us how math can be surprising and full of quirks. Maybe next time you look at the numbers around you, you'll see them in a different light. Have you ever thought about how such simple numbers can hold such cool secrets? Why exactly does Toyota lead the car industry? With an impressive production of around 10 million vehicles each year, Toyota stands as the world's largest automotive manufacturer. This Japanese company has mastered the art of efficiency and innovation since its founding in 1937. One of their key achievements is the implementation of the Toyota production system, which focuses on reducing waste and enhancing productivity. This system not only boosts the quality of their vehicles, but also streamlines operations, allowing Toyota to respond quickly to market demands. Additionally, Toyota is renowned for pioneering hybrid technology with the launch of the Prius, which has set standards for eco-friendly cars. Their commitment to sustainability and continuous improvement keeps them at the forefront of the automotive world. With a diverse range of models catering to various needs, from compact cars to robust trucks, how does Toyota maintain such a high level of production while meeting global automotive challenges? Why exactly does the Amazon River shape our planet? The Amazon River, stretching over 4,000 miles, is more than just a stunning natural wonder. It's a vital force that directly influences ocean currents, marine ecosystems, and weather patterns across the globe. With its enormous flow, the river releases an impressive amount of fresh water into the Atlantic Ocean, creating a significant freshwater plume that affects salinity and temperature in the surrounding seas. This interaction helps regulate coastal marine life, supporting fisheries that many depend on for their livelihood. Moreover, the Amazon's sheer volume also plays a crucial role in weather systems, as it contributes moisture to the atmosphere, leading to rain over vast areas. Understanding the Amazon's impact reveals how deeply interconnected our ecosystems are, prompting us to consider its protection. So, what happens if we fail to safeguard this mighty river? Did you know hydrogen faces big challenges? While hydrogen is often praised for its potential as a clean energy source, hurdles still stand in its way. One major challenge is the high cost of production. Currently, producing hydrogen can be more expensive than generating energy from sources like solar panels. This price gap can deter companies and governments from investing in hydrogen technologies. Additionally, hydrogen's low density makes it tricky to store efficiently, complicating the development of the necessary refueling infrastructure. Imagine if we could harness hydrogen more effectively. It could help reduce carbon emissions and shift us closer to a sustainable future. However, overcoming these challenges is crucial if hydrogen is to play a significant role in our energy landscape. Will innovation and policy changes pave the way for a hydrogen revolution? Discover the surprising drama among fruit bats. Researchers at Tel Aviv University, in a groundbreaking study from 2016, revealed that fruit bats love to argue with each other. Using advanced machine learning, these scientists analyzed the sounds made by bats and found that their communication isn't just about finding food or mates. It's full of lively debates. Imagine a bunch of bats squabbling over their favorite fruit or squawking about who gets the best roosting spot. This discovery highlights that bats have complex social interactions and emotions, much like humans. Instead of simply being silent creatures of the night, they are vocal and expressive. Their arguments can help establish social bonds and hierarchies, making their relationships even more interesting. So next time you see fruit bats flapping through the sky, remember there's a whole world of batty banter happening up there. Did you know that surfing without waves is possible? The Flightboard is an innovative electric surfboard that takes the thrill of surfing to an entirely new level. Created by world record holder David Truern, this amazing device lets you glide across the water at impressive speeds, all without needing the ocean's waves. How does it work? The Flightboard is equipped with an electric motor and a rechargeable battery, offering a sustainable surfing experience that's both fun and eco-friendly. Imagine cruising through lakes or calm waters while controlling your speed with just a handheld remote. It's perfect for those who love adventure but might not live near the ocean or want to surf in less than great conditions. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a curious newcomer, the Flightboard opens up a whole new world of water sports. Why not give it a try and see for yourself? Did you know pigs can't be named Napoleon in France? This quirky law actually stems from a historical respect for the famed leader, Napoleon Bonaparte. Passed in 1804, the act prohibits naming a pig after him, a gesture that underscores how seriously the French regard their national history. The reasoning behind this unique regulation ties into Napoleon's legacy and the pride associated with his leadership. Naming a pig Napoleon might be seen as an insult, which the French lawmakers sought to prevent to honor his contributions to the country. While it might sound a bit strange to some, it reflects the quirky nature of laws around the world. Not only does this fun fact show how culture can influence legislation, but it also provides insight into the French mindset, where historical figures are revered and respected in modern society. So, if you're thinking of getting a pet pig in France, it's best to stay away from that particular name. After all, who wants to ruffle some feathers? Or in this case, some fur? Hard to believe, but AT&T controlled your phone choices. Back in the day, AT&T had a tight grip on the telephone market, and they weren't shy about it. Before the company faced its antitrust breakup in 1982, they enforced strict rules that prevented customers from using phones made by other manufacturers. AT&T argued that allowing outside devices could harm their network's performance. Imagine being told which phone you could own simply because of the company you paid for service. This monopoly limited consumer options and stifled innovation in the phone industry. People had to choose from a limited selection of AT&T-approved models, which meant that creativity and design choices were left out of the equation. The breakup revolutionized the market, opening the door for competition and a wave of new technologies. Today, we enjoy a variety of devices from different companies, thanks to those changes made decades ago. Believe it or not, here's a lift with history. The Santa Justa elevator in Lisbon is not just any ordinary elevator. It's a stunning achievement of 19th century engineering. Designed by Raoul Meunier du Penseur, who learned from the famous engineer Gustave Eiffel, this elevator showcases intricate wrought iron designs that attract both locals and tourists alike. It connects the steep Barro Alto neighborhood with the Baixa district, making it a practical solution for those climbing the city's hills. But it's not just about functionality. This elevator is a piece of art, standing tall at about 148 feet and offering fantastic views of the city's skyline. When you step inside, you're transported back in time, surrounded by its beautifully crafted metalwork. Its purpose goes beyond merely moving people. It's a symbol of architectural innovation and a reflection of Lisbon's rich history. So if you ever find yourself in the city, don't miss the chance to ride this unique lift and soak in the sights. What a way to experience the charm of Lisbon. Ever thought about why bots outnumber humans online? It's surprising to learn that humans only make up 48% of internet users, while bots account for the remaining 52%. These bots, which are automated programs, perform a range of tasks that keep the internet running smoothly. For instance, search engine bots help index the vast amount of information available online, allowing search engines like Google to deliver relevant results when you type in a query. On the flip side, we also have malicious bots that generate spam and conduct cyber attacks, cluttering our inboxes and sometimes compromising security. This means that when you navigate the web, there's a good chance you're interacting with a bot rather than a real person. As technology advances, the role of bots is set to grow even further, raising questions about how this will shape our online experiences. Will bots continue to dominate the digital landscape? Here's what actually happens when blogs change lives. The term blog was first used in 1997, coming from the words weblog. This new platform quickly gained popularity as a way for people to share thoughts, ideas, and experiences online. Over the years, blogs have evolved into a dynamic tool for communication and personal expression. They allow anyone with an internet connection to voice their opinions, showcase their creativity, and connect with audiences worldwide. From cooking to travel, technology to personal finance, there's a blog for just about every interest. Bloggers can build communities, influence trends, and even spark social movements, showcasing how anyone can be a storyteller in the digital age. So whether you're seeking advice or simply enjoying someone's journey, blogs have transformed how we consume and share information. What will you write about today? Did you know that beer bottles can build houses? An innovative beer company owner created a unique design for beer bottles that could double as bricks. This clever idea allowed people to sip their favorite brew while contributing to construction efforts. The concept was based on the idea of sustainability, aiming to reduce waste by repurposing the empty bottles into building materials. With this approach, every bottle consumed could potentially help create walls for homes, merging drinking and construction into one fun activity. However, despite its ingenuity and potential for eco-friendly housing, the concept didn't catch on widely. Many people found it hard to imagine a bottle as a functional building block, and the practicality of such a design raised questions about safety and durability. Still, the idea sparks interest in creative ways to use everyday items for more than one purpose. What other surprising uses can you think of for common objects? Here's a wild fact about Alaska's earthquakes. This vast state endures an astonishing average of 1,000 earthquakes each month. The high seismic activity arises from its location along a dynamic underwater tectonic fault, primarily involving the North American and Pacific plates. As these tectonic plates drift and grind against each other, they build up immense stress, which is sporadically released through earthquakes. Remarkably, Alaska accounts for around 80% of all earthquakes that happen in the United States. The majority of these quakes are minor and go unnoticed, but some can generate strong tremors capable of shaking buildings and rattling nerves. This continual seismic activity doesn't just alter Alaska's breathtaking landscapes, it also influences the daily lives of its residents. Many people here have developed a keen awareness of earthquake safety, often keeping emergency kits and practicing evacuation plans. Researchers are particularly interested in Alaska's frequent quakes, as these events provide valuable insights into the Earth's geological processes. Are you curious about how these earthquakes affect both the environment and the resilient communities living in this dynamic region? Have you ever wondered why male elephants get aggressive? During a fascinating period known as must, male elephants experience a serious surge in testosterone, increasing their hormone levels by 40 to 60 times the norm. This dramatic change doesn't just make them more aggressive. It also comes with some striking physical changes. For instance, you might notice their temporal glands swelling and even dribbling urine, which is a clear sign of this hormonal condition. The must period usually lasts for several weeks, during which these elephants may become more prone to confrontations, challenging others for dominance or mating rights. It's nature's way of ensuring that only the strongest genes get passed on. Intrigued by how this wild behavior shapes elephant society and their relationships, one can only wonder how such natural instincts influence their survival in the wild. Let's uncover the truth about giant waves. Recently, a gigantic wave unexpectedly swept through a beach, catching many visitors completely off guard. Just moments before, the sea appeared calm and serene, lulling beachgoers into a false sense of security. Suddenly, this massive wave surged forward with incredible power, sweeping dozens of people off their feet and dragging them into the turbulent water. Such events can happen due to a variety of reasons, including strong underwater earthquakes or shifts in ocean currents, which create waves that can be far more dangerous than they seem. These surprise waves, often called rogue waves, can rise up suddenly and strike the shore with devastating force, leaving little time to react. It's essential for beachgoers to stay aware of their surroundings and heed any warnings from lifeguards or local authorities. Understanding the ocean's unpredictable nature can help keep everyone safe when enjoying the beach. So next time you're on the shore, remember, the calm before the storm can be deceiving. Believe it or not, a tiny shark awaits discovery. Scientists have recently stumbled upon a remarkable new species of shark in the Gulf of Mexico, measuring just 5.51 inches long. This small marvel showcases the incredible diversity of marine life that thrives in this region. Known as a lantern shark, this species belongs to a family of sharks that are usually small and often glow in the dark due to bioluminescence. This feature not only fascinates researchers, but also plays a vital role in their survival, helping them evade predators and attract prey. Despite its petite size, this tiny shark is a testament to how much we still have to learn about our oceans. With vast areas of the deep sea still unexplored, who knows what other hidden treasures are waiting to be discovered? Each new finding like this one enriches our understanding of marine ecosystems and highlights the importance of preserving these habitats. So next time you think of sharks, remember that big isn't always better. Sometimes the tiniest creatures can hold the biggest surprises. Surprisingly, it's a fact that the Glacier Express awes travelers. This remarkable train ride offers one of the most unforgettable journeys through the Swiss Alps, connecting the picturesque towns of Zermatt and St. Moritz. As you settle into a comfy panoramic carriage, sipping on hot cocoa, the breathtaking landscapes will unfold outside your window like a living postcard. The route spans 291 bridges and traverses 91 tunnels, showcasing dramatic snow-capped peaks, charming valleys, and mesmerizing glaciers. One of the highlights is the Landwasser Viaduct, a stunning architectural marvel that appears to rise from a fairy tale, creating a picture-perfect moment as the train glides across. With its slow pace, the Glacier Express invites you to relish the views, making it ideal for snapping Instagram-worthy photos or simply absorbing the serene beauty of the Alps. Each segment of the journey reveals a different facet of this enchanting region, making it an essential experience for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike. So why not add this scenic route to your travel bucket list and witness the magic of the Swiss Alps firsthand? Can you imagine that the Beatles changed music forever? This legendary band revolutionized the music scene in the 1960s with their innovative approach to melody and rhythm. Their unique blend of rock, pop, and even classical elements helped define a new sound that still influences artists today. With iconic hits like Hey Jude and Let It Be, the Beatles pushed boundaries, experimenting with musical structures that had never been heard before. Despite the tongue-in-cheek claim that they couldn't beat the music notes, their creativity proved otherwise. From using unconventional instruments to incorporating complex harmonies, they transformed not just the sound of popular music, but also the very way we think about songwriting. Their lasting legacy is a testament to the power of melding genres and the boundless possibilities of music. Isn't it amazing to think about their impact? Here's something incredible about alien communication. Many scientists believe that intelligent life forms may communicate in ways we have yet to imagine. While we tune into radio signals and search for familiar patterns, these advanced civilizations could be using methods that are completely beyond our understanding. For instance, they might employ quantum communication, a technique that allows information to be shared instantly over vast distances by utilizing the principles of quantum physics. This means their signals could be flying past us unnoticed, simply because we lack the technology to recognize them. Imagine a world where beings from another planet are sending messages right to us, using techniques that sound more like science fiction than reality. If they are out there, what would they want to say? Could they be sharing knowledge, stories, or warnings? The universe is vast and mysterious, and the possibilities for communication might be even more extraordinary than we realize. Did you know women outshine men in Mongolia's education? It's a fascinating twist that sets Mongolia apart in gender equality. More than 60% of university students there are female, which is impressive. Women are not just attending university, they are also outpacing their male counterparts in terms of salaries. Many urban women choose to remain in cities to build successful careers, while a significant number of men are drawn to traditional nomadic lifestyles. This cultural choice creates an interesting dynamic in relationships. Highly educated women are often finding it challenging to meet partners who share their ambitions in urban lifestyle. This situation raises important questions about changing social norms and expectations in Mongolia. As women take on professional roles that were once dominated by men, the traditional views on marriage and partnerships are also shifting. In a country where the future looks bright for women in education and employment, one can't help but wonder how this will reshape family life and society as a whole. Will the men adapt or find their way back to the cities? Only time will tell. Why exactly does avocado harm our feathered friends? Many bird lovers are surprised to learn that avocados can be toxic to birds. This curious fruit contains a substance called persin, which can be dangerous to many animals, including our avian pals. While humans can enjoy avocados without any worries, birds have a different metabolism and can't process persin effectively. Consuming even small amounts of avocado can lead to serious health issues for them, such as difficulty breathing, swelling of the heart, and even death in extreme cases. Many pet birds, like parrots, love to nibble at different foods, making it crucial for owners to be aware of what might be harmful. If you want to keep your feathered companions safe and healthy, it's best to stick with bird-friendly fruits and seeds. So the next time you enjoy that creamy avocado toast, remember to keep it away from your feathery friends. Here's a wild fact about Army supply mistakes. In 1985, a simple typing error at Fort Carson, Colorado, turned a routine order into a hilarious mix-up. An Army supply clerk mistakenly ordered a massive anchor costing $28,000 instead of a much more modest $6 lamp. When the enormous anchor was delivered, everyone was puzzled. Imagine the sight of a giant anchor arriving at a military base when they only wanted a light fixture. The misunderstanding sparked laughter and confusion among the personnel, creating a memorable moment that went down in supply chain history. This incident highlights how one tiny typo can lead to unexpected outcomes, causing a lot of fuss over a simple mistake. So the next time you're ordering something, remember that one wrong keystroke can create chaos. Who knew an anchor could be a lighthearted lesson in attention to detail? Hard to believe, but questions are welcome here. In a world overflowing with information, it can be daunting to know where to start. This is why the speaker invites viewers to share their thoughts and questions in the comments. Engaging with the audience not only makes the experience interactive, but also helps clarify any confusing topics. By encouraging viewers to express their curiosity, the speaker ensures that no one feels left out. Plus, who doesn't love a good discussion? The speaker also hints at exciting future content, urging everyone to subscribe for more updates. This invitation to join the conversation fosters a community where learning thrives. Viewers can feel a sense of belonging as they feed their thirst for knowledge, knowing their input is valued. So why not dive into the comments and ask that burning question? Your thoughts could spark the next great topic. Meet the inspiring conjoined twins of Latin America. Jose Armando and Jose Luis de Bios are remarkable individuals, recognized as the only adult conjoined twins in Latin America. Their story is not just one of medical rarity, it's a tale of resilience and determination. Joined at the abdomen and sharing vital organs, they face unique challenges every day, yet they maintain an incredibly positive outlook on life. Their bond runs deep as they support each other in achieving personal goals, such as completing their international baccalaureate and pursuing studies in systems engineering. This dream of higher education showcases their commitment not only to their future, but also to educating others about their life experiences. They inspire many by participating in community events, raising awareness about conjoined twins, and celebrating life in all its complexities. Their journey reminds us that what makes us different can also unify us, and together, they strive to break barriers while pursuing their dreams. How can their story inspire us to tackle our own challenges? Believe it or not, the biggest snowflake measured 15 inches. In 1887, Montana made weather history when it recorded an astonishing snowfall, featuring an enormous snowflake that measured an incredible 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick. This monumental flake was so large that it reportedly resembled a gigantic pancake, with its sheer size leaving witnesses awestruck. Imagine seeing a snowflake so massive that it could almost be mistaken for a piece of art rather than what typically falls from the sky. Interestingly, this record-breaking flake was officially documented by a rancher and is still celebrated as a remarkable weather phenomenon. Snowflakes usually measure just a few millimeters across, so this giant challenges everything we think we know about snow. What do you think it would feel like to catch such a massive flake on your tongue? Guess what really drives the earthworm's heart power? The humble earthworm is a fascinating creature, and one of its most surprising features is its impressive cardiovascular system. Did you know that earthworms have 5 pairs of hearts? That's right. In total, they boast 10 hearts, which give them a huge advantage when it comes to pumping blood through their bodies. Each of these hearts is responsible for keeping the worm's blood circulating, which is crucial as they move through soil and consume organic matter. This unique feature allows earthworms to thrive in environments where they can be at risk of oxygen deprivation. The efficient circulation of blood helps transport oxygen and nutrients throughout their bodies, making them essential for soil health. By breaking down nutrients and aerating the ground, These small creatures play a huge role in maintaining the ecosystem. Isn't it amazing how much heart power they really have? Guess what really drives shark skin protection? Sharks have a fascinating way of keeping their skin safe from harsh sun rays. They produce special oils in their skin that act like a natural sunscreen. This incredible adaptation allows sharks to thrive in bright, sunlit waters without needing any artificial sunblock. Imagine swimming through the ocean, basking under the sun, while your skin can handle it all naturally. Unlike many creatures that can get sunburned, sharks are masters of sun defense. These oils help protect their skin from damaging UV rays, enabling them to hunt and roam freely in shallow waters. This unique feature showcases the wonders of evolution and how creatures adapt to their environment. So next time you see a shark, remember it has its own built-in sun protection system. Isn't nature amazing? You might be shocked to learn that Buffalo guessing game amazed everyone. In 1906, a fascinating competition took place where over 800 participants tried their luck at guessing the weight of a buffalo. This wasn't just a fun activity, it was a showcase of remarkable guesswork. What's truly impressive is that one keen observer guessed the exact weight, while the average of all guesses was astonishingly close, within just 0.8% of the actual figure. This event highlighted how people can often make surprisingly accurate estimations based on their instincts, knowledge, or even just pure luck. The public's interest in this Guess the Weight challenge not only demonstrated their curiosity about animals, but also captured the excitement of competition. Imagine the thrill of being that one precise guesser amidst hundreds of others. What factors do you think helped them get so close to the right answer? Did you know that old satellites create space junk? When satellites finish their missions, they don't simply disappear. Instead, they become part of a growing collection of space debris orbiting our planet. Right now, there are over 1,000 pieces of registered space debris flying around in Earth's orbit. This isn't just litter in the sky. Each piece can travel at speeds of up to 17,500 miles per hour, making even a tiny fragment potentially dangerous to active satellites in future space missions. Imagine the chaos if a piece of debris collided with a spacecraft. That's why space agencies around the world are increasingly focused on tracking this junk and finding ways to manage it. Solutions like using nets or harpoons to capture debris are being explored, but the challenge remains significant. How do we protect our future in space while cleaning up the mess from the past? Believe it or not, scientists recently discovered the secrets of the Nazca Lines. These mysterious geoglyphs etched into the arid desert floor of Peru are a fascinating marvel of ancient engineering, best appreciated from the air. Spanning over 1,000 square kilometers, the Nazca Lines showcase a variety of shapes, from simple straight lines to intricate figures of monkeys, whales, and birds, along with striking geometric patterns. Created by the Nazca culture between 500 BCE and 500 CE, the exact purpose of these colossal designs has sparked intense debate among archaeologists and historians. Some suggest they served as astronomical calendars, cleverly aligning with celestial events, while others believe they had spiritual significance, possibly acting as pathways for ritual practices or offerings to their deities. Remarkably, despite being exposed to the harsh desert environment, many of these lines remain well preserved due to the area's minimal wind and rainfall. Today, the Nazca Lines are celebrated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, attracting countless visitors and fueling ongoing curiosity about the ancient civilization that crafted these stunning artworks. So what do you think? Were they simply art, or was there something deeper at play? Guess what really drives oil spills? In 1989, the Exxon Valdez oil spill shocked the world and left an indelible mark on environmental history. This catastrophic event occurred when the ship's captain, Captain Joseph Hazelwood, decided to leave the bridge for a nap, allowing an unlicensed third mate to steer the vessel through the treacherous waters of Prince William Sound in Alaska. With no one trained to manage the ship, disaster struck when it hit a reef, releasing a staggering 11 million gallons of crude oil into the pristine environment. The spill devastated local wildlife, affecting thousands of animals and plants, while also damaging the fishing industry that many communities relied upon for their livelihood. The aftermath led to tighter regulations and greater awareness about maritime safety. So how did this tragedy influence our approach to oil transportation today? Here's a wild fact about Achragos and King Phalaris. Achragos was a significant city in ancient Sicily, famously ruled by the tyrant King Phalaris. He wasn't just any king, he was notorious for his extreme cruelty and a chilling obsession with fear. Imagine living in a place where the ruler used terror as a tool to keep everyone in line. Phalaris would execute those who opposed him in gruesome ways, instilling a deep sense of dread among his subjects. One of the most shocking stories involves a brazen invention, a brazen bull, a hollowed-out statue which Phalaris allegedly used to roast his enemies alive. This terrifying method was meant to serve as both a punishment and a public spectacle, ensuring that his rule was feared and unchallenged. Phalaris and Achragos remind us how power can corrupt and how fear can shape a society's fate. What do you think drove his relentless cruelty? Ever wondered about Samuel L. Jackson's special lightsaber? The iconic actor made a remarkable choice for his character Mace Windu in the Star Wars franchise. In a fun twist, Jackson had the phrase "bad motherfucker" engraved on the hilt of his purple lightsaber, a detail that adds to the character's badass persona. This personal touch reflects Jackson's playful involvement in the creation of his role, showcasing not just his action hero chops, but also his unique flair. Lightsabers are already fascinating weapons in the Star Wars universe, representing the Jedi's struggle between good and evil. With Jackson's custom engraving, the lightsaber gained a layer of humor and individuality, adding to the film's allure. Fans love this behind-the-scenes tidbit, revealing how actors can leave their mark on even the most fantastical worlds. Would you want a personalized lightsaber too? Did you know that a sculpture stretched 820 feet long? In 2007, an extraordinary masterpiece was recognized by the Guinness World Records for its impressive size. This incredible sculpture, named the Great Wall of China, a sculpture worthy of the title, spanned an astonishing 820 feet. Created by a talented group of artists, this unique piece wasn't just about size, it told a captivating story of culture and history woven through art. Made from a mix of materials, including clay and metal, the sculpture captivated viewers with intricate details that reflected ancient Chinese traditions. Imagine walking by such an enormous work of art, where every tiny feature is a window into another world. This record-breaking achievement highlights what creativity can accomplish when inspired by history, making us wonder what other amazing feats will be forever immortalized in the Guinness World Records. Here's what actually happens when kids grow up. Did you know that the blood in our bodies is carefully balanced? For humans, the ratio of blood to body mass is at its highest before we hit 8 years old. In fact, a 6-year-old child has as much blood in their veins as an adult does. This is quite fascinating because as kids grow, they get taller and heavier, but the blood amount doesn't keep increasing proportionally. Instead, their bodies become more efficient at managing blood volume as they grow. This peak in blood ratio helps support rapid growth and development, delivering the oxygen and nutrients young bodies need. After age 8, although the total volume of blood increases, it does so at a slower rate compared to body mass. Isn't it amazing how our bodies adapt during those early years? What if I told you only one Oscar has won an Oscar? Throughout the incredible 94-year history of the Academy Awards, only one person with the name Oscar has ever taken home a golden statuette. That honor belongs to Oscar Hammerstein II, a brilliant songwriter known for his unforgettable contributions to musical theater. He won the prestigious award for Best Original Song twice, first in 1942 for The Last Time I Saw Paris, and again in 1946 for It Might As Well Be Spring. Hammerstein's talent truly shone in an era filled with competition from other musical legends. This unique fact adds a delightful twist to the Oscar legacy, making Hammerstein not just a celebrated artist, but a standout in the awards narrative. Isn't it fascinating to think that for all the Oscars awarded, only one has directly shared the name with the iconic award? Did you know that potatoes were grown in space? In 1995, the Space Shuttle Columbia made history by carrying the first food ever grown beyond our planet: potatoes. Scientists wanted to explore whether vegetables could thrive in the unique conditions of space, such as microgravity and varying temperatures. This experiment was part of a larger vision for future space travel, where astronauts might need to grow their own food on long missions to distant planets like Mars. By studying how potatoes adapted and grew, researchers could learn valuable lessons about plant biology and how to sustain human life in outer space. Just imagine astronauts munching on freshly grown fries while cruising through the cosmos. This groundbreaking work paved the way for ongoing research into sustainable food sources, which is vital as we look forward to exploring new worlds. Could we one day enjoy a home-cooked meal in space? Meet the fascinating spiny anteater of Australia. This remarkable little creature, also known as the echidna, thrives in the harsh, dry deserts of Australia thanks to its incredible adaptations. The spiny anteater is instantly recognizable because its body is covered in sharp spines, which not only serve as armor against predators, but also assist in gathering moisture from the air. When the sun blazes and water sources are scarce, the spines help the anteater collect dewdrops, effectively quenching its thirst without needing to find a waterhole. Its specialized snout allows it to forage for insects and worms, which are essential for its diet. With a distinctive digging ability, spiny anteaters create burrows to escape the heat. This combination of unique features showcases nature's ingenuity, enabling the spiny anteater to survive and thrive in one of the most challenging environments on the planet. So the next time you think of Australia's wildlife, remember this extraordinary little reptile that beats the odds in the arid desert. Why was Armi Kusela a Miss Universe trailblazer? In 1952, Armi Kusela made headlines as the very first winner of the Miss Universe title, enchanting audiences with her stunning beauty and poise. Her historic victory didn't just mark a milestone for pageantry, it also set the stage for an unexpected twist in the world of beauty contests. Shortly after her crowning, Kusela took a bold step that shocked many. She decided to give up the crown to marry a Filipino businessman. This remarkable choice highlighted her desire to live a fulfilling life outside the glamorous world of pageants and showcased her individuality beyond the tiara and spotlight. Kusela's decision sparked discussions about the balance between personal happiness and public acclaim, making her a pivotal figure in both the pageant world and social discussions at the time. Her legacy continues to inspire many contestants today, symbolizing a shift in how women could choose to shape their identities. Would you have made the same choice? Did you know Japan turns booths into goldfish aquariums? It's a fascinating and colorful trend that brightens up the streets. Old telephone booths, which have become less common due to modern technology, are being reimagined into beautiful homes for goldfish. This clever use of space not only breathes life into these outdated structures, but also creates a whimsical attraction for locals and tourists alike. Each aquarium showcases vibrant fish darting through water, often accompanied by aquatic plants that enhance the visual appeal. This initiative reflects Japan's deep appreciation for nature and creativity, encouraging people to pause and appreciate their surroundings. Imagine strolling through a city and coming across a glistening booth filled with lively goldfish swimming around. These unique aquariums also serve as a reminder of the past, metamorphosing outdated technology into delightful art installations. What other surprising transformations can we expect in urban spaces? What happens when a spider triggers a fire? In a bizarre incident, a man in the United States took his fear of spiders, known as arachnophobia, to an extreme level. Attempting to eliminate a spider lurking in his attic, he lit a fire, thinking it would do the trick. Instead of ending the menace, he accidentally set his house ablaze, prompting a response from 26 firefighters to battle the flames. The damage was significant, amounting to around $10,000, affecting both the attic and the second story of the home. Luckily, there were no injuries reported, and surprisingly, it's likely that the spider survived the ordeal. This strange event not only highlights the lengths people go to avoid their fears, but also serves as a reminder of the potential dangers associated with such extreme reactions. Sometimes facing your fears calmly could be the safest approach. Did you know that your brain works faster than a sports car? It's truly remarkable how the human brain can process thoughts and neural signals at an astonishing speed of around 268 miles per hour. This blinding speed makes our brains incredibly efficient at handling the vast amounts of information we encounter every day. Whether you're solving a math problem in class or reacting to the world around you, your brain is busy sending and receiving signals, all while coordinating countless thoughts and actions. To put this into perspective, many high-performance sports cars reach peak speeds of about 200 miles per hour, but your brain zips along at a speed that leaves them in the dust. This exceptional capability allows us to think, learn, and make decisions quickly, highlighting just how amazing our cognitive functions are. So next time you react swiftly or come up with a brilliant idea, remember, it's all thanks to your lightning-fast brain. Can you believe this man signed in his sleep? A striking 2017 case study introduced us to a 71-year-old man who not only battled severe hearing impairment, but also experienced rapid eye movement disorder. What's particularly fascinating is that while he was asleep, he communicated fluently using sign language. This remarkable feat raised questions about the brain's capabilities during sleep and its ability to access learned skills. Typically, we think of sleep as a time of rest when our conscious minds shut down. However, this case suggests that the brain remains active, allowing some individuals to express themselves, even in a silent language like signing. Researchers are excited because the study opens the door to understanding deeper aspects of how the brain functions while we dream. Can our minds create meaningful connections and communication when most of us are completely unaware? This intriguing phenomenon not only broadens our insight into sleep behavior, but also highlights the incredible adaptability of human communication. This might surprise you. Castle Bravo was massive. On March 1, 1954, the United States conducted the Castle Bravo nuclear test, and it turned out to be the largest nuclear detonation ever, by the U.S. clocking in at a staggering yield of 15 megatons. This explosion was about 1,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima during World War II. What made this test particularly interesting was the unexpected reaction with lithium-7 fuel, which significantly boosted the size of the blast. Originally, scientists had underestimated just how much energy the lithium would contribute to the explosion. The resulting mushroom cloud towered over 100,000 feet, leaving both scientists and military advisors in awe. The test not only reshaped our understanding of nuclear reactions, but also raised serious concerns about the impact of nuclear fallout. How did such a powerful explosion influence international relations and nuclear policies afterward? Did you know Iran has ancient civilizations? Iran boasts a rich tapestry of history, being home to some of the world's oldest civilizations. The Elamite civilization, which dates back to around 3200 BCE, flourished in southwestern Iran long before other well-known cultures rose to prominence. This area gave birth to remarkable achievements in art, architecture, and writing, laying the groundwork for future societies. Following the Elamites, the Achaemenid Empire emerged in the 6th century BCE, displaying immense power and cultural diversity. Known for its innovation, the empire built impressive structures like Persepolis, showcasing advanced engineering and artistry. As we explore further, we encounter the Sasanian Empire, which significantly influenced science, mathematics, and culture. These historical periods not only highlight Iran's pivotal role in human history, but also illustrate how interconnected ancient societies were, sharing knowledge and wisdom across vast distances. Such rich heritage continues to shape Iran's identity today, making it a fascinating study for anyone curious about our past. Look out for these dangerous foods for dogs. Many common foods can be harmful or even deadly to our four-legged friends. Common items like chocolate, grapes, and onions might be delicious for us, but they can wreak havoc on a dog's health. Chocolate contains theobromine, which dogs cannot metabolize efficiently, leading to symptoms like vomiting, rapid heart rate, and even seizures. Grapes and raisins can cause severe kidney damage, while onions and garlic can lead to anemia over time. It's essential for dog owners to be vigilant and keep these foods out of reach. Instead, always opt for dog-friendly treats that are safe and nutritious. A safe diet ensures your dog stays happy and healthy, reducing the risk of upset stomachs or severe health complications. Remember, if you're ever in doubt about whether a food is safe for your pet, it's best to consult your veterinarian. Keeping a watchful eye on what your furry friend eats is an important part of being a responsible pet owner. Is your pup in danger from your dinner table? Believe it or not, Clyde Tombaugh found Pluto. In 1930, the young astronomer discovered the 9th planet of our solar system, Pluto, while working at the Lowell Observatory in Arizona. His dedication and meticulous approach led him to spot this distant world after examining photographic plates for hours on end. Tombaugh didn't stop at Pluto. He also mapped countless galaxies and asteroids throughout his career, further cementing his legacy in the field of astronomy. His keen eye for detail and creativity in using observational techniques helped astronomers better understand the universe. Tombaugh even drew up charts of celestial objects that paved the way for future discoveries. Today, his work is celebrated, reminding us that exploration and curiosity can lead to groundbreaking revelations about the cosmos. So next time you gaze at the night sky, think of Clyde Tombaugh and his incredible contributions. Who knows what you might discover yourself? Is it really true that the Beard's tapir is unique? This fascinating creature holds the title for being the largest land mammal in Central America. With its robust body, short legs, and a remarkably flexible snout, the Beard's tapir has adapted beautifully to its environment. It enjoys a diet rich in leaves and fruits, using its special snout to reach tasty treats high up in the trees. The Beard's tapir sports dark brown fur, which features a distinctive lighter patch on its neck and chest, making it stand out in the lush greenery of its habitat. Despite its sturdy appearance, this mammal plays a vital role in its ecosystem, helping to disperse seeds as it forages. Unfortunately, like many wildlife species, it faces threats from habitat loss and climate change. Protecting this amazing mammal is essential to keeping the ecosystem of Central America balanced and thriving. Ever wondered how Swiss mountains keep invaders away? The Swiss terrain is a fascinating mix of towering peaks, deep valleys, and tough weather that has historically acted as a natural fortress. This challenging landscape has thwarted many would-be conquerors, even some of history's most aggressive leaders. The steep slopes and rocky crags make it nearly impossible for large armies to invade, while the unpredictable weather can turn a sunny day into a snowstorm in a matter of hours. The Swiss also built fortifications and strategically placed lookouts, enhancing their natural defenses. This combination of rugged terrain and clever human ingenuity not only protected the nation, but also shaped its unique culture. So the next time you think about Switzerland, remember that sometimes nature really does create the best defense, acting as a shield for its people and their way of life. Let's uncover the truth about maps and legends. Maps are more than just pictures of places. They serve as detailed representations of geography, featuring various colors and symbols. However, these symbols mean different things, and that's where a key or legend comes in. The legend is like a translator, helping us make sense of what each color represents, whether it's a river, a mountain, or a city. Imagine trying to find your way without understanding what the blue line signifies. Without a legend, navigating through the map could become a real headache, leading to confusion. For instance, if you see a green area, it might indicate a park or forest, but without the legend, you wouldn't know for sure. This is why the legend is essential. It provides the necessary context to ensure you can read and interpret the map accurately. So the next time you pull out a map, remember to check the legend first. Your journey depends on it. What if I told you rhythm has no traditional vowels? This fascinating word is the longest in the English language that skips the usual suspects, A, E, I, O, and U. Instead, it cleverly uses the letter Y to create its sound. This unique feature highlights just how flexible and quirky English can be. While many words rely on A, E, I, O, and U to form their syllables, rhythm shows that language can still thrive with fewer letters. In fact, it comes from an ancient Greek term meaning measured motion, which adds layers to its meaning beyond just the spelling. Rhythms are everywhere, from music to poetry to even the beat of our heart. Exploring the quirks of language like this reminds us of the playful nature inherent in words. Next time you hear a catchy song or feel a pulse in your favorite tune, think of rhythm and appreciate its special status in our language. Hard to believe, but Barbra Streisand cloned her dog. In 2017, after the heartbreaking loss of her beloved dog, Samantha, the iconic singer and actress decided to take an extraordinary step. She had her cherished pet cloned, a process that resulted in not one, but two new furry companions named Miss Scarlet and Miss Violet. These pups are genetic replicas of Samantha, crafted through advanced cloning techniques that bewilder many pet lovers. Barbra's decision sparked a lively debate about the ethics and emotional implications behind cloning pets. While some praise the technology for allowing owners to keep a piece of their pets alive, others question whether it can truly replicate the genuine bond shared with an original animal. Nevertheless, Barbra's story shines a light on the lengths people will go to preserve their connection with their furry friends. Does cloning pets open new doors for love and loss? Guess what really drives violence against people with mental illnesses? Research shows that individuals with mental health issues are twice as likely to become victims of violent crimes compared to those without such challenges. This startling statistic highlights the serious vulnerabilities faced by these individuals. Factors contributing to this increased risk include social stigma, lack of understanding from the public, and sometimes their own isolation. Often, people with mental illnesses may not have the same access to support systems or community resources, making them more exposed to potential harm. Additionally, misunderstandings about mental health can lead to fear or aggression from others, increasing the risk of violent encounters. It's crucial that we work towards creating a more compassionate and informed society where everyone can feel safe, understood, and supported. How can we better protect those who are most vulnerable? Is it really true that humans have a unique chin? This fascinating trait sets us apart from all other species. Unlike animals, which may have extensions or protrusions on their jaws that are linked to their teeth or snouts, humans possess a distinct bony protrusion at the lower front of the jaw, known as the true chin. But why do we have this unique feature? Researchers are still debating its evolutionary purpose. Some theories suggest that the chin helps us chew more effectively or enhances our ability to speak clearly. Others believe it provides extra support against mechanical stress when we eat. This anatomical difference showcases how human evolution has been shaped by both environmental factors and our social interactions. Imagine how our daily lives have been influenced by something as small as a chin. As we continue to explore this intriguing aspect of our biology, we not only deepen our understanding of ourselves, but also appreciate the diverse ways evolution has shaped life on Earth. Believe it or not, Neil Armstrong has a quirky anagram. When you flip the letters of the legendary astronaut's name, you get Nord's Mr. Alien. Isn't that fascinating? This playful transformation showcases how names can hold surprises, even when they belong to someone as iconic as Armstrong, the first human to set foot on the moon. But it's not just a fun trick. It also highlights our language's flexibility. Anagrams appeal to word lovers and puzzle solvers alike, as they invite us to play with letters and meanings. For instance, sharing or discovering unusual anagrams can be a great conversation starter at parties or gatherings. Plus, it can encourage creative thinking, unlocking new perspectives that are not just limited to names. So the next time you hear someone mention Neil Armstrong, remember there's more beneath the surface than just his historic achievements. He might just be Nord's Mr. Alien in a different universe. How many other names might hide a secret or two? Rev up your engines at Drift Mansion in Tennessee. This incredible venue offers speed enthusiasts an exciting chance to rent a private racetrack for just $500 a night. Imagine zooming around a racetrack that's exclusively yours, surrounded by the luxurious amenities of the Drift Mansion. Whether you're a racing pro or just someone looking for a unique thrill, this destination has something for everyone. The mansion provides a stunning backdrop with its elegant design, perfect for relaxation after an adrenaline-filled day. Picture hosting friends or family while enjoying the perfect blend of speed and comfort. With the sun setting over the track, you can unwind by the fire pit, sharing stories of your racing adventures. It's not just about the speed, it's about creating unforgettable memories in a one-of-a-kind setting. If you've ever dreamed of driving your favorite car on a private circuit, this is your chance. So what are you waiting for? Grab your gear and get ready for an unforgettable racing experience. Let's uncover the truth about tongue posture. Did you know that improper tongue posture can lead to problems like jaw tension and neck pain? When the tongue rests too low in the mouth, it can strain the surrounding muscles and affect your dental health. Ideally, your tongue should be resting against the roof of your mouth with your lips closed and teeth slightly apart. This posture not only helps avoid discomfort, but also supports proper oral development, especially in children. If someone maintains a chronic low tongue posture, it may lead to misaligned teeth and other issues. Fortunately, myofunctional therapy and awareness training can help correct these habits. By focusing on where your tongue is positioned, you can promote better craniofacial alignment and improve overall well-being. So isn't it time to pay attention to your tongue's position? You might be shocked to learn that nail polish has roots in ancient China. 5,000 years ago, the wealthiest individuals in Chinese society painted their nails with colorful formulas made from natural ingredients like beeswax, egg whites, and gum arabic. This luxurious trend was not merely for aesthetics, it symbolized status and power, making the elite stand out. Interestingly, wearing nail polish was strictly forbidden for commoners, and many faced dire consequences. Historical records indicate that some were even sentenced to death for daring to flaunt their nails. This practice highlights how deeply beauty standards were intertwined with social hierarchy. Over time, nail polish evolved and became accessible to everyone, transforming from a symbol of exclusion to a universal form of self-expression. Can you imagine what today's nail art would look like if it adhered to such strict rules? Prepare to be amazed by Nova H1 audio earrings. These innovative accessories combine cutting-edge technology with stylish design, making them a must-have for music lovers and fashion enthusiasts alike. Each pair features directional speakers that allow you to enjoy your favorite tunes and take calls without needing to insert anything into your ears. This unique setup means you can hear clear sound while still being aware of your surroundings, offering a perfect balance between immersion and safety. Plus, the sleek appearance of the Nova H1 earrings means you won't have to sacrifice style for functionality. Imagine walking down the street, effortlessly listening to music or chatting with friends, all while looking chic. With the Nova H1, you can experience the freedom of wireless sound in a form that feels more like jewelry than typical headphones. Why settle for ordinary earphones when you can wear a piece of art that enhances your listening experience? Here's a wild fact about breastfeeding. During this special bonding time, a baby's saliva can travel back into the mother's breast, a fascinating process known as retrograde milk flow. This surprising phenomenon allows the mother's body to detect the baby's own immune requirements. As the baby suckles, their saliva contains tiny signals that inform the mother about the baby's health and any potential infections. In response, the mother adjusts the composition of her milk, specifically the immune components, to ensure the baby gets exactly what they need to fight off illness. This incredible adaptation showcases how interconnected and responsive the mother-baby relationship truly is. It's nature's way of ensuring that breastfeeding isn't just about providing nutrition, it's also a smart system for boosting the baby's immunity. Isn't that amazing? What if I told you acorn season is magical? Each year, oak trees become a bustling hub of activity during this special time, generating thousands of hard-shelled seeds known as acorns. These acorns play a crucial role in the ecosystem, serving as a vital food source for various wildlife. Squirrels eagerly gather them to stash away for winter, while deer munch on them to stay nourished. Birds flock around oak trees, enjoying the tasty treats that fuel their energy. And even insects benefit from the fallen acorns as they break down into nutrients for the soil. The abundance of acorns not only supports these animals, but also promotes biodiversity in the surrounding area. As the oak trees shed their seeds, they are ensuring the next generation of trees can grow, creating a sustainable cycle of life. So next time you see an oak tree laden with acorns, remember that it's not just a tree, it's a thriving ecosystem. bustling with life and supporting the animal kingdom. Ever thought about why Ferrolio feels like a fairy tale? Nestled in the enchanting Bobona River Valley of Switzerland, Ferrolio stands out with its unique charm, primarily because it has no electricity. Picture this: stone houses with rustic roofs lining the serene streets, where the sounds of nature replace the buzzing of electronics. This peaceful ambiance invites you to slow down and truly appreciate the beauty around you. At the heart of Ferrolio lies a breathtaking 80-meter waterfall that cascades down with a gentle roar, making it one of the town's main attractions. As visitors gather to marvel at this stunning sight, they often find themselves captivated by the lush greenery and vibrant wildflowers that surround it. This hidden gem offers a rare escape from the fast-paced modern world, allowing you to connect with nature while exploring a true slice of Swiss tranquility. Are you ready to visit Ferrolio's magical landscape? Guess what really drives ocean floor volcanoes? The Mid-Atlantic Ridge is the longest mountain range in the world, stretching over an astonishing 40,000 miles along the ocean floor. This underwater giant forms a boundary between the Eurasian and North American tectonic plates, playing a crucial role in Earth's geology. Here, magma rises from deep within the Earth, creating new oceanic crust through volcanic activity. This process not only shapes the ocean floor, but also leads to the formation of stunning underwater features like mountains and valleys. Geologists study the ridge to understand plate tectonics and to discover how our planet constantly evolves. Imagine standing at the edge of this massive underwater range, where new land is born every day. How cool is that? By exploring the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, we uncover secrets about the Earth's history and the dynamic forces that continue to shape it. Did Yahoo almost buy Google for $1 million? Back in 2000, Yahoo, then a giant in the online space, had an intriguing opportunity to purchase a rising star named Google for just $1 million. At that time, Google was a relatively small search engine, still in its early stages and not widely recognized. However, Yahoo's leadership failed to see the potential that Google had, passing up what could have been a game-changing acquisition. Fast forward to today, and Google is worth over $1 trillion, making that missed chance a colossal blunder in the tech world. Can you imagine how different the internet landscape would be if Yahoo had made that move? Instead of becoming a major competitor, Yahoo faced decline, overshadowed by Google's explosive growth. This story serves as a reminder of how important it is for businesses to recognize emerging trends and technologies. Today, the tale of Yahoo and Google highlights the unpredictable nature of the tech industry and the significant risks companies face when they overlook innovation. What other missed opportunities might change our world if they had been seized? Guess what really drives ocean mysteries? In 1955, the MV Joyita embarked on a routine voyage from Samoa, but soon after it disappeared without a trace for over a month. When the ship was finally located, it was eerily adrift and appeared almost untouched despite the damage. What puzzled investigators was the fact that all 25 passengers and crew members had vanished without a clue. The ship's food supplies were intact, raising more questions. Where did everyone go? The incident became one of the sea's most baffling maritime enigmas. Theories have swirled, ranging from piracy to a terrifying accident, yet no evidence has ever surfaced to clarify the mystery. This peculiar event reminds us how the ocean holds secrets that can baffle even the most experienced sailors and researchers. What do you think happened to the Joyita and its missing crew? Prepare to be amazed by the classic gin and tonic. This refreshing cocktail is made with just two main ingredients: gin and fizzy tonic water, creating a bubbly and zesty drink that many love. Often garnished with a slice of lime, the gin and tonic has a sophisticated yet unpretentious vibe that has charmed drinkers for generations. Its origins date back to the 19th century when British officers in India mixed gin with tonic water, which contains quinine, a bitter compound that helped prevent malaria. Over time, this simple mix evolved into the iconic cocktail we know today, celebrated for its crisp flavor and invigorating qualities. Perfect for summer evenings or gatherings with friends, the gin and tonic is not only delicious but also versatile, allowing for unique variations with different botanicals and garnishes. So next time you sip this classic drink, you'll be enjoying a piece of history. What's your favorite twist on this timeless favorite? Have you ever wondered how Brad Pitt became iconic? His journey to stardom began in 1991 when he took on a memorable role in the film Thelma and Louise, which introduced him to a wide audience and showcased his undeniable charisma. However, it was his performances in movies like Fight Club and Ocean's 11 that truly solidified his status as a leading man. In Fight Club, he wowed audiences with a gritty, complex character that was a departure from typical heartthrob roles. Meanwhile, Ocean's 11 allowed him to showcase his charm in a fun, ensemble heist film. Throughout his career, Brad has expertly balanced blockbuster hits with more nuanced performances, earning admiration and respect across the industry. His hard work and talent culminated in winning an Oscar for his role in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, demonstrating that he has not just the looks, but also the acting chops to tackle diverse roles. What do you think makes an actor truly iconic? Why are stars more numerous than grains of sand? It's mind-blowing to think that the universe holds far more stars than all the grains of sand on every beach and desert across our entire planet. Scientists estimate there are around 100 billion to 400 billion stars in our Milky Way galaxy alone. Now, if we extend our view to the entire universe, the number of stars jumps into the trillions, with some estimates suggesting there could be over 2 trillion galaxies. Meanwhile, Earth's beaches contain roughly 7.5 quintillion grains of sand. This staggering comparison highlights just how vast and mysterious the universe is. Each star represents a potential sun for countless planets, some of which may harbor life. As we explore deeper into space with advanced telescopes, we're constantly uncovering more celestial wonders. So next time you dig your toes into the sand or gaze up at the night sky, remember that the cosmos is an unfathomably grand place, filled with more stars than we can truly count. Isn't it incredible to ponder what lies beyond our little blue planet? What happens if you leave a couch on your porch? In Colorado, you might be breaking the law. It's illegal to keep a couch or similar furniture outside on your porch. This unusual regulation is aimed at maintaining the beauty of neighborhoods and preventing potential hazards. Leaving a couch outside can invite pests, attract unwanted attention, and even lead to safety issues, especially if the couch becomes weathered and starts to deteriorate. Local governments want to promote an inviting community atmosphere, so they implemented this law to encourage homeowners to keep their outdoor spaces tidy. If you want to relax outdoors, consider using appropriate patio furniture that can withstand the elements. Always check local regulations, as laws can vary from one city to another. So next time you plan to enjoy a sunny day outside, think twice before putting that old couch on your porch. Did you know Clinton visited North Korea in 2009? This historic event marked the first time a sitting U.S. president stepped foot in the secretive nation. Bill Clinton traveled to North Korea to negotiate the release of 2 American journalists, Yoona Lee and Laura Ling, who had been detained for illegal entry into the country. During the visit, Clinton met with Kim Jong-il, the country's enigmatic leader, in a bid to secure their freedom. The meeting was highly significant, emphasizing the delicate balance of diplomacy and international relations. While the primary goal was the journalist's release, it also opened a door for dialogue between the United States and North Korea. The unique visit came at a time of heightened tensions over North Korea's nuclear program. Clinton's trip demonstrated that even in times of conflict, diplomacy can pave the way for discussions, showcasing the power of conversation in addressing global issues. It raises questions about how diplomatic efforts can influence relations with countries that are often considered unreachable, don't you think? Discover Scotland's fascinating weather words. The language used in Scotland is a unique blend influenced by Old English, Old Norse, and Norman French. This rich tapestry creates a stunning variety of terms related to weather, allowing Scots to express themselves in vivid and precise ways. For instance, the word squelch describes the sound of walking on muddy ground, perfectly capturing the essence of Scotland's often damp climate. Such terms highlight how deeply intertwined language is with local culture and environment. These weather-related words have been cherished and passed down through generations, revealing how vital they are to Scottish identity. By exploring these expressions, you can gain insight into how the unpredictable Scottish weather shapes life in the region. Isn't it amazing how language can connect us to our surroundings and heritage? Most people don't know this, but billionaires give back. Mark Zuckerberg, the co-founder of Facebook, is one of the high-profile figures who has committed to the Giving Pledge. This movement encourages billionaires to share a significant portion of their wealth with charitable causes. Zuckerberg's focus areas include education, medical research, and innovative technology initiatives. By taking this pledge, he joins the ranks of other wealthy individuals like Warren Buffett and Bill Gates, who believe in the power of philanthropy to make the world a better place. For example, Zuckerberg has invested in educational programs that aim to improve schools and increase access to quality learning for all children. By aligning his efforts with cutting-edge medical research, he also supports advancements that can transform healthcare. This commitment sparks hope that more billionaires will follow suit, leveraging their fortunes to tackle pressing global issues. Will this trend inspire others to join the cause? Ever seen a shrimp that cleans fish? The Lismata amboinensis, commonly known as the cleaner shrimp, has a fascinating job in tropical waters. This colorful little shrimp acts like an underwater esthetician, helping to keep fish healthy by removing pesky parasites and dead skin. But wait, it gets better. Cleaner shrimp don't just work solo, they form unique symbiotic relationships with their aquatic neighbors. When a fish visits a cleaner shrimp's salon, it happily lets the shrimp hop onto its body and start the cleaning process. In return for their services, the shrimp get a tasty meal, making it a win-win situation. These tiny heroes are vital in maintaining the delicate balance of marine ecosystems, serving as a reminder of how different species can work together for their mutual benefit. So next time you think of symbiosis, remember the cleaner shrimp and its fish friends. Isn't it incredible how nature creates such unique partnerships? Unlock your memory with the serial position effect. This fascinating phenomenon explains why we tend to remember the first and last items in a sequence better than the ones in the middle. Imagine you're in a classroom learning a new subject. You might easily recall the first few facts your teacher mentioned and the final ones, but the information in the middle may fade from memory. This occurs because our brains are wired to pay extra attention to beginnings and endings, making them stand out. Researchers believe this effect is tied to how we process information. The first items receive our undivided attention since they set the stage, while the last items often stick in our minds as we wrap up our learning. This insight has real-world implications, especially for students or anyone looking to improve their memory. So next time you create a list or study for an exam, consider the power of placing key information at the start or end. How will you use this knowledge to boost your memory? Is it really true that most vegetarians return to meat? A recent survey of 11,000 Americans revealed an eyebrow-raising statistic. 84% of those who identify as vegetarians or vegans eventually start eating meat again. Many people assume that once someone decides to adopt a meat-free lifestyle, they stick with it for good. However, diverse reasons lead many to revert. Social pressures play a big role. Eating with family or friends can sometimes make it difficult to refuse meat dishes. Comfort also comes into play, as some may crave the taste or familiarity of their former meals. Additionally, health goals can influence this shift. Some find it challenging to meet all their nutritional needs without meat, prompting a return to their old eating habits. It's fascinating to see how lifestyle choices are influenced by social dynamics and personal well-being. So what does this mean for the vegetarian and vegan communities? Perhaps it highlights the importance of support systems and education about balanced diets. Have you ever wondered why tears can heal? Tears are more than just a sign of sadness. They actually contain natural painkillers that boost our mood and reduce stress. When we cry, especially emotional tears, our bodies release a special group of chemicals called cephalins. These remarkable substances work like natural opiates, helping to ease both physical and emotional pain. This fascinating biological function highlights the importance of crying as a vital tool for emotional release and self-soothing. Whether it's a good cry over a movie, a moment of frustration, or a burst of joy, shedding tears can bring a sense of relief. So next time you feel the tears welling up, remember that it's your body's way of helping you cope and heal. Isn't it amazing how something so simple can have such a profound effect on our well-being? Ever thought about why Mohawk kings visited Britain in 1710? This historic visit involved four prominent leaders from the Iroquois Confederacy who were treated with exceptional respect as diplomats. At a time when indigenous nations were rarely represented on the world stage, these kings went to Britain to assert their sovereignty and engage in diplomatic talks. Their journey was marked by high regard as they were personally welcomed by Queen Anne, symbolizing a rare recognition of indigenous leadership. This encounter highlighted the complex relationships between European powers and Native American nations, showcasing the importance of alliances during the colonial era. The visit aimed to strengthen ties and negotiate peace, illustrating the intricate political landscape of the time. The Mohawk kings' presence in Britain not only enhanced their stature, but also paved the way for future discussions about the rights and recognition of indigenous peoples. How did this meeting influence later diplomatic efforts? Ever thought about why Poveglia is so eerie? This small island near Venice carries a haunting past that still captivates the imagination. Once a lazaretto during the 18th century, Poveglia served as a quarantine station for people afflicted with the Black Death. As the deadly plague swept through Europe, over 160,000 victims were isolated on this island, making it a somber resting place for those who succumbed to the disease. The remains of many were either hastily buried in mass graves or cremated, adding to the island's chilling legacy. Today, Poveglia is off-limits to visitors, shrouded in tales of ghostly sightings and the cries of the past echoing through its abandoned buildings. While its natural beauty contrasts sharply with its grim history, the stories of sorrow and isolation continue to spark curiosity about this infamous isle. What secrets lie within its silent shores? You might be shocked to learn that coins vanish. Digital currencies, much like paper money, can be easily lost, and the numbers are staggering. An estimated 20% of all coins, roughly 3.7 million coins, have essentially disappeared forever due to forgotten passwords or discarded hard drives. A particularly jaw-dropping case involves a man in the UK who accidentally tossed out a hard drive containing 7,500 bitcoins. Today, those bitcoins would be worth hundreds of millions of dollars. This highlights a key point. The irreversible nature of blockchain transactions means that once a digital asset is gone, it's truly gone. To avoid joining the ranks of the unfortunate, it's crucial to securely store your digital assets, whether by using reliable wallets or keeping your passwords safe. The next time you consider investing in cryptocurrencies, remember that while they hold incredible potential, they require even greater responsibility. Ever thought about why climbers love this challenge? The Empire State Building Run-Up is the oldest and most prestigious rock climbing competition in the world. Held annually in New York City since 1978, this incredible event tests climbers' speed and stamina as they tackle the monumental task of ascending 1 out of 76 steps. Each year, participants race to reach the observatory on the 86th floor of this iconic skyscraper, all while overlooking the breathtaking skyline of New York. Imagine the thrill of racing up those stairs, surrounded by cheering spectators and other determined athletes. This unique competition not only pushes the limits of physical endurance, but also creates a fantastic community of climbing enthusiasts. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a curious onlooker, witnessing this remarkable event is an experience like no other. Will you lace up your shoes and take on the challenge next year? Here's a wild fact about ants in medicine. Did you know that ants are not just tiny insects bustling around in the dirt? They have developed advanced survival strategies, showcasing their amazing ability to adapt and thrive. One of the coolest things ants can do is produce antibiotic substances. These natural antibiotics help protect them from harmful bacteria and fungi, acting like nature's own medicine cabinet. By creating these substances, ants maintain a clean and healthy environment in their colonies. This contributes to their overall survival, allowing them to live in places where other creatures might struggle. Researchers are even studying these antibiotics to understand their effects better, and potentially apply them in human medicine. Isn't it fascinating to think that such small creatures are contributing to science? What other incredible secrets do ants hold? Hard to believe, but stomach acid can dissolve razor blades. The human stomach is a powerful machine, boasting an astonishingly acidic environment that can break down tough materials. With a pH level between 1.0 and 2.0, the acid in our stomachs is strong enough to dissolve metal, as shown in a study published in the journal Gastrointestinal Endoscopy. In this study, researchers found that a single-edged razor blade could completely dissolve after just 2 hours of being immersed in stomach acid. This incredible strength comes from hydrochloric acid, which aids in digestion and helps to kill harmful bacteria. However, it's crucial to note that while our stomachs are equipped to handle such challenges, swallowing sharp objects like razor blades can be incredibly dangerous and lead to serious injuries. So next time you think about what your stomach can do, remember its astonishing ability to tackle even razor blades. Just don't test it out yourself. What if I told you the internet started with the government? The internet, a part of our daily lives, has origins that might surprise you. Often we think of tech giants like Google or Microsoft as the brains behind the web, but its roots are deeply entwined with the U.S. Department of Defense. Back in the 1960s, they launched ARPANET, a groundbreaking project that aimed to connect computers across universities and military bases. The goal was critical: to maintain communication in the event of nuclear threats. Imagine that. A military-funded initiative laying the groundwork for the global network we now rely on for everything from social media to online shopping. While private companies played a huge role in growing the internet, they built upon this crucial foundation established by the government. Isn't it fascinating how something so modern came from such a serious beginning? Did you know about Curated Falls in Guyana? This stunning waterfall is famous for its impressive power, with torrents of water cascading down to create a mesmerizing mist that can be spotted from miles away. The roar of the falls is so strong that it resonates in the surrounding landscape, adding to the natural symphony of the area. Visitors flock to this incredible sight, not just for the breathtaking views, but also to experience the incredible energy that the falls exude. Curated Falls is nestled within the lush rainforest, providing a perfect backdrop for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike. Whether you're hiking through the trails or simply soaking in the atmosphere, the sight and sound of the rushing water can be truly unforgettable. It's a perfect reminder of nature's raw beauty and power, inviting everyone to appreciate the wonders that lie within our planet. Who's ready to explore this majestic sight? Did you know the Scream sold for $120 million? This iconic painting, created by Edvard Munch in 1893, achieved a staggering price at auction in 2012, making it one of the most expensive artworks ever sold. The artwork features a haunting figure with an agonized expression, standing against a swirling backdrop of color. Its intense emotion resonates with viewers across different generations and cultures, capturing universal feelings of anxiety and despair. Munch's inspiration for this masterpiece reportedly came from a panic attack he experienced while strolling at sunset, which explains the striking mix of vivid colors and the distorted figure. The Scream has become a symbol of modern existential angst, appearing in countless forms of popular culture, from films to memes. Its immense auction price reflects not only its historical significance, but also the timeless connection people feel to its powerful imagery. With its ability to evoke such deep emotion, it's no wonder the Scream remains a focal point in discussions about art and expression. What do you think this painting conveys to you? Green beans thrive in surprising equatorial countries. These crunchy, nutritious veggies aren't just a staple in your garden. They flourish in 13 countries along the equator. Countries like Ecuador, Colombia, Brazil, and Indonesia provide the warm, tropical climate that green beans love. With temperatures consistently above 60 degrees, the plants can grow rapidly, producing vibrant green pods in just a few weeks. Farmers in these regions often utilize unique growing techniques, including intercropping, which helps maintain soil health and maximize yield. In addition to being delicious, green beans are rich in vitamins and minerals, making them a popular choice in global cuisines. The versatility of this vegetable shines through in various dishes, from stir-fries to salads. So next time you enjoy a plate of green beans, remember their journey from equatorial farms to your table. Have you ever wondered how many other crops thrive in such diverse climates? Why exactly does alcohol disrupt our sleep cycle? Alcohol can have a sneaky effect on your sleep, especially during a critical stage known as REM, or rapid eye movement sleep. This is the part of the night when we experience vivid dreams, and our brains work hard to consolidate memories and process emotions. While it might seem like a drink or two helps you fall asleep faster, alcohol actually messes with your sleep patterns as the night goes on. As the effects wear off, you may find that your REM sleep is cut short, leading to interrupted rest. The result? You wake up feeling groggy and fatigued, which can affect your mood and productivity throughout the day. So the next time you think a nightcap might help you catch some Z's, remember that quality sleep may be more important than a quick fix. How will you change your nighttime routine? Here's a wild fact about Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is famous not only for his powerful physique, but also for his incredible transition from professional wrestling to acting. After capturing the hearts of millions in the WWE ring, he leveraged his charisma into a successful Hollywood career. Johnson gained immense popularity through his roles in the Fast and Furious franchise, where his larger-than-life personality shines. He became a household name and one of the highest-paid actors in Hollywood, starring in both thrilling action movies and family-friendly films. His ability to connect with audiences, whether through humor or intense action scenes, has endeared him to fans of all ages. Beyond just his film career, Johnson's inspiring journey demonstrates how hard work and perseverance can lead to success. From wrestling superstar to Hollywood icon, he proves there's no limit to what you can achieve. What other surprising talents might he have? Is it really true that Rihanna promotes Barbados tourism? Absolutely! As a proud native of this beautiful Caribbean island, Rihanna has taken on the role of cultural and tourism ambassador, showcasing the rich history and vibrant attractions of Barbados to the world. Through her global fame, she highlights the island's stunning beaches, delicious cuisine, and lively festivals, encouraging fans and tourists alike to visit. Rihanna often shares her love for Barbados through social media, showcasing local artisans, culinary delights, and cultural events. Her efforts boost not just tourism, but also the island's economy and cultural pride. By positioning herself as a sparkling representative, Rihanna helps to preserve Barbadian traditions while inviting everyone to experience the beauty and warmth of her homeland. So whether through her music or her online presence, she's constantly shining a spotlight on the treasures of Barbados. Did you know Canada's sweepstakes have a math twist? In Canada, entering a sweepstake isn't just about luck. It often involves answering a math question. This quirky legal requirement is designed to ensure fairness and keep the contests above board. While many people think of sweepstakes as simple games of chance, the necessity of solving a math problem means participants demonstrate a basic level of engagement and understanding. The math question can vary from easy addition to more complex equations, depending on the contest rules. Some might find it a bit unexpected, especially if they are used to entering sweepstakes with no strings attached. But this requirement is intended to prevent fraud and make the process transparent for everyone involved. It's a fascinating approach that underlines how seriously Canadian laws take consumer protection. So the next time you're considering entering a sweepstake in Canada, remember to brush up on your math skills because you might need them to claim that prize. You might be shocked to learn that eclipses reveal secrets. The sun's corona, usually hidden by its intense brightness, becomes visible during a solar eclipse. This fascinating phenomenon allows scientists to study the sun's outer layers and understand solar activities like coronal mass ejections and solar flares. These events can send bursts of energy into space, affecting satellites and even power grids on Earth. Throughout history, solar eclipses have captivated people, holding great cultural and scientific significance. Ancient civilizations, including the Babylonians, were keen observers of these events, using them to predict significant happenings, especially relating to royalty. They believed an eclipse could signal a change in leadership or divine messages. Today, astronomers still find value in observing eclipses, as each one offers unique opportunities to learn more about our sun and its impact on our planet and beyond. Did you know the Monkees won an Emmy in 1967? This quirky band, originally formed for a television show, surprised everyone by winning the Emmy for Outstanding Comedy Series. The Monkees, consisting of members Davy Jones, Mickey Dolenz, Peter Tork, and later Mike Nesmith, were created to capture the spirit of the Beatles' popularity in the 1960s. While they began as a fictional band on a sitcom, audiences fell in love with their catchy songs and humorous antics. Their series combined music with comedy, leading to hilarious episodes filled with zany situations, and their ability to resonate with fans was undeniable. Their Emmy win highlighted that they weren't just a pop band. They had significant cultural impact and comedic talent that appealed to both kids and adults. People often forget that the Monkees were more than just a music group. They were trendsetters who shaped pop culture in ways that continue to influence entertainers today. Can you think of other bands that have made such a leap into television and won awards? Prepare to be amazed by driving dangers for obese individuals. Research shows that obese drivers face a staggering 80% higher likelihood of dying in car accidents when compared to those at a healthy weight. This alarming statistic can be traced back to how seat belts and airbags are designed. They often don't work as effectively for larger body types. In a crash, a seatbelt may not fit properly, reducing its ability to restrain a person effectively. Additionally, obesity-related health problems, such as heart disease and diabetes, can make injuries more severe and treatment more complicated. This means that not only do obese drivers face greater risks on the road, but they're also less likely to recover fully if an accident does occur. Understanding these risks can help everyone make better choices about safety, both behind the wheel and in overall health. Is it time to rethink driving safety measures? Did you know Tesla powers entire islands with solar energy? In a fascinating effort to harness clean energy, Tesla has successfully powered islands like Kauai and Ta'u using solar panels and battery packs. This remarkable initiative allows these locations to operate on renewable energy, drastically reducing their reliance on fossil fuels. With Tesla's solar technology, Kauai has significantly decreased its electricity costs, while Ta'u has achieved nearly complete self-sufficiency. Imagine an island where the sun not only shines but also fuels your home. This shift to solar energy not only benefits the environment by cutting carbon emissions, but also showcases Elon Musk's visionary approach to tackling future energy challenges on our planet. By setting this example, Tesla demonstrates that it's possible to create sustainable, energy-independent communities, paving the way for a cleaner, brighter future. Isn't it inspiring to think about how clean energy can revolutionize our lives? Surprising truth about modern dating habits. More than half of single Americans haven't gone on a date in over 2 years, revealing just how tough the dating scene can be these days. With busy lives, digital distractions, and shifting social norms, many people find themselves stuck in a rut. The rise of dating apps promise to make things easier, but instead they often lead to overwhelming choices and shallow connections. Plus, the ongoing impact of the pandemic has further complicated social interactions, making it even harder for singles to meet new people. Many feel the pressure to conform to idealized dating experiences, making them hesitant to reach out or engage. So what does this mean for the future of dating? Will singles find innovative ways to connect or continue to struggle in this new landscape? It's a conversation worth having as we explore the changing dynamics of love and relationships in our modern world. Guess what really drives your FOMO feelings? Influencers play a surprising role in creating that dreaded fear of missing out, often leading to anxiety and sadness among their followers. When people scroll through their social media feeds, they frequently witness glamorous vacations, exciting gatherings, and perfect lifestyles showcased by these influencers. This constant exposure not only makes real life feel less satisfying, but can also lead viewers to compare themselves with the curated highlights they see online. As a result, followers may feel pressure to keep up, causing feelings of inadequacy and loneliness. The connection between influencers and FOMO shines a light on how social media impacts our mental well-being, fostering a culture where many chase after a seemingly unattainable ideal. The more we engage with these platforms, the more essential it becomes to understand their effects on our emotions. How can we combat FOMO in the age of social media? Is it really true that Dolly was the first cloned mammal? Absolutely. Dolly, a remarkable sheep, made history when she was born in 1996, becoming the first mammal to be cloned from an adult somatic cell. Scientists at the Roslin Institute in Scotland took a cell from a mammary gland of a Finn Dorset sheep and fused it with an egg cell that had its nucleus removed. This groundbreaking process, known as somatic cell nuclear transfer, led to Dolly's birth, marking a significant leap in genetic research. Her name, inspired by country singer Dolly Parton, reflects the cleverness of the scientists behind this achievement. Dolly demonstrated that it was possible to create a clone from mature cells, opening the door to new possibilities in genetics, medicine, and agriculture. This scientific feat raised ethical questions and sparked discussions about cloning's future potential. What do you think about the implications of cloning? Prepare to be amazed by penguin behavior. These fascinating birds display remarkable social dynamics and clever strategies to avoid predators. Living in colonies that can number in the thousands, penguins work together to keep each other safe. When danger approaches, such as from seals or birds of prey, they quickly form tight-knit groups. This collective behavior makes it harder for predators to catch an individual penguin. Interestingly, within these colonies, penguins establish strong social bonds, communicating through vocalizations and body language. For instance, during the breeding season, they recognize their partners by their unique calls, making reunions joyful after long separations. Penguins also engage in behaviors like huddling together during harsh weather to conserve warmth. By examining their social interactions, we gain insight into their rich lives and complex emotional ties. Isn't it incredible how these seemingly simple creatures exhibit such sophisticated behavior? Is it really true that seatbelts save lives? Absolutely. Wearing a seatbelt can dramatically reduce your chances of dying in a car accident by 45%, and it cuts the risk of serious injury by a remarkable 50%. This life-saving tool acts like a protective barrier, keeping you firmly in your seat during those unexpected moments. Think about it. In a crash, your vehicle might stop suddenly, but without a seatbelt, your body continues moving forward at high speed. That's where the seatbelt shines, preventing you from being thrown around or, worse, ejected from the car. It's not just about you either. Seatbelts play a crucial role in protecting other passengers and drivers too. As simple as buckling up seems, it's one of the most effective ways to enhance your safety on the road. So the next time you hop in the car, remember to buckle up. Your life might depend on it. You won't believe this about the film Logistics. This groundbreaking work was created by Erica Magnuson and Daniel Anderson to challenge how we view modern consumption. In a world where fast-paced shopping dominates, they took the unusual step of documenting the slow, continuous journey of a single consumer item as it moves through the manufacturing process. This unique perspective forces viewers to confront the hidden labor and complex transportation networks that usually go unnoticed. While Logistics may not have made it big at the box office, its impact lies in its thought-provoking ability to redefine what a film can be. By stretching the typical length of a cinematic experience, it invites audiences to engage with the realities of consumerism in a way that is both powerful and reflective. Isn't it fascinating how films can encourage us to think more deeply about everyday life? Believe it or not, mice thrive on one meal a day. Recent research has revealed that mice who consume all their calories in a single meal tend to live longer than those who munch throughout the day. This fascinating finding suggests that the timing of food intake might be just as crucial as the amount consumed. Scientists observed various groups of mice, giving some a steady supply of food, while others were limited to a single daily feast. Surprisingly, the ones that only ate once a day showed improved health markers and increased longevity. This study raises intriguing questions about meal timing and its effects on aging and metabolism, not just in mice but potentially in humans as well. Could this mean that concentrating our eating into specific time windows might lead to healthier lives? The idea opens up new doors for exploring how our eating habits may influence our overall well-being. While we can't jump to conclusions just yet, these findings encourage us to consider the relationship between meal patterns and our health. Here's a wild fact about boxing gloves. They were initially designed to protect fighters from injuries, but surprisingly, they seem to have the opposite effect. When boxing gloves first made their appearance, the idea was to cushion blows and save boxers' hands from breaking. However, the added padding allowed fighters to hit much harder. As a result, boxers faced a terrifying increase in the risk of head trauma. With stronger punches landing in the ring, the severity of concussions and other brain injuries rose significantly. This ironic twist shows that safety innovations don't always lead to safer outcomes. The very items meant to reduce harm inadvertently contributed to the dangers of the sport. So the next time you watch a boxing match, remember that those gloves might make the fight look less brutal, but they have changed the game in unexpected ways.